AMD Ryzen Z2 Go performs 10 slower than Z1 Extreme. Lenovo Legion Go S and ASUS ROG Ally X comparison reveals performance gap. The Lenovo Legion Go S handheld with Ryzen Z2 Go is roughly 10% slower than the ROG Ally X in various power modes as tested in 3 different titles. Ryzen Z2 Go chip is slightly slower than Ryzen Z1 Extreme but is faster than custom AMD APU on Steam Deck. The Legion Go S is Lenovo's upcoming gaming handheld for the budget segment. While it isn't going to be faster than the Legion Go 2, it's supposedly not as fast as the already existing mainstream gaming handhelds such as ROG Ally X. If you are aware of the specifications of the Legion Go S, you must know that the processor at its heart is based on the Zen 4 architecture. Unlike the Z2 Go, the Z2 Extreme will be based on the Zen 5 architecture and will be deployed in the Lenovo Legion Go 2, which is succeeding the original Legion Go handheld. Now, as far as the Ryzen Z2 Go is concerned, one shouldn't expect it to compete with the latest gaming handhelds such as Onyx Fly F1 Pro or any other handheld that brings the Zen 5 architecture. This is what the recent comparison between the Legion Go S and ROG Ally X shows, revealing the true prowess of the new Lenovo budget handheld. The YouTube channel FBSVN has compared both gaming consoles ahead of the Legion Go S launch, which shows that the Legion Go S is slightly slower than ROG Ally X. The latter is based on the Z1 Extreme chip based on the Zen 4 architecture. It features 8 cores and 16 threads, while the Ryzen Z2 Go features only 4 cores and 8 threads based on the Zen 3 core architecture. Despite half the core count and a slower 4.3 GHz boost clock compared to 5.1 GHz on the Z1 Extreme, the Z2 Go is quite close to the Z1 Extreme. In Black Myth, Wukong, the Legion Go S delivers 36 FPS versus 40 FPS at 15 watts. 30 FPS versus 32 FPS at 20 watts, and 60 FPS versus 64 FPS at 30 watts respectively. In Cyberpunk 2077, Legion Go S delivers roughly 50 FPS versus 54 FPS at 15 watts, 45 FPS versus 47 FPS at 20 watts, and 61 FPS versus 66 FPS at 30 watts respectively. In Ghost of Tsushima, the Legion Go delivers 62 FPS versus 66 FPS at 15 watts, 48 FPS versus 52 FPS at 20 watts, and 62 FPS versus 66 FPS at 30 watts respectively. Please refer to the video for settings such as resolution, graphical presets, and upscaling. This is around a 9 to 10% performance difference, which is impressive, considering the Legion Go S will be a budget gaming handheld, supposedly priced at $599 with Windows OS and $499 with Steam OS. The ROG Ally X was launched at $799, hence, the Legion Go S delivers a much better price-to-performance ratio even though it isn't as feature-packed as the Ally X.